Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be applications you can apply to your life and a little more in depth about the chapter. We are in Deuteronomy 10, verses 1 through 22. And we see that the Ark and the Ten Commandments played a very important part throughout history. King Solomon put the Ark and the Ten Commandments in the temple. That's in 1 Kings 8, verse 9. 300 years after Solomon, the Ark and the Ten Commandments are still in play in 2 Corinthians 35, verse 3. Today, we see the Ten Commandments wrote on a plaque in offices, in our homes, in churches, and until just recently, were in the courtrooms. Now, Moses made it very easy for the Israelites to understand what God wanted from them. And God still wants the same thing from us today. He wants us to love Him, to fear Him, to walk in His laws and His statutes, to keep His commandments, to love God with all of our heart. And God has made it very simple for us to follow Him. But somewhere along the way, there has been added man-made laws and religious rituals to go by. And it makes it very hard for us to sometimes understand or be able to keep up with all the laws and the rules and the rituals. So when you find yourself confused, a little lost, feeling overwhelmed by all the laws and things that are required of you, go back to your roots. Go back to what God said. Follow the Ten Commandments. Follow the simple rules that He has put in place. And if we do this, we will have peace. We are to respect, follow, and love. God has chosen the Israelites to teach others about His word and His promise for His children. But God's grace has been extended to the Gentiles and to basically anybody that is willing to listen to God and His word, willing to be open to what He is trying to teach them. And then we are to go out and try to teach other people what we have learned, share what we have learned about God. Now, it is not our job to save people. Only God can save people. But we can be the ones to tell them about the good gospel, about the Bible, what God has done and what He is doing and what He will do. To tell them what God's plan is for everybody to be in His kingdom. And then once we share what we have learned, then we have to allow God to work on that person's heart, on their soul. We have to allow God to bring them clarity and to convict them of things that they need to change, or the way that they need to change the direction of their life that they're going in. And this is why we are to love and be merciful in the words that we say and the way that we treat people. We need to be nice, treat people with kindness, because if you don't treat them with kindness, they're never going to listen to you about God. And at one time or another, we were all strangers in our town, in our city, in our community. And for that reason alone, we need to make other people feel welcome when they come into our church, into our community. And when we do that, we will be honoring God. May God be with you in everything and in every way.